Charlie Hudson is finally back, but while fans expected a joyful reunion, something unexpected happened instead. Rex, the loyal police dog who once lived only for Charlie, hesitated. For the first time in the show's history, Rex looked at his old partner like a stranger. So, what does this mean for Season 9? Has Rex truly moved on? Stay until the end, because the answer might break your heart. For years, fans dreamed of this exact moment. Charlie Hudson walking back through the doors of the department, ready to reunite with the partner who once understood him without a single word. But the official first look reveals something nobody expected. When Charlie finally sees Rex again, Rex does not run to him the way everyone imagined. Instead, he pauses. He looks at Charlie with confusion, almost as if trying to remember who this man really is. That single moment has left fans stunned, and it raises a question nobody wants to ask out loud. Has Rex already chosen someone else? During Charlie's absence, life did not stop moving. Mark Hudson stepped into his brother's role, not because he wanted to replace Charlie, but because someone had to stand beside Rex when the world became dangerous again. At first, it was difficult. Rex missed Charlie deeply, and everyone could see it. But slowly, day after day, case after case, something changed. Mark began earning Rex's trust in ways nobody expected. He learned how Rex reacted to danger. He understood his instincts. He stood beside him during moments when one wrong decision could have ended everything. Through it all, Rex found something he did not expect to find again so soon: a new bond built on trust and survival. Now imagine Rex's confusion the moment Charlie returns. The scent is familiar, the voice brings back memories, but so much time has passed, and Rex has already built a new kind of loyalty with Mark. Dogs do not forget the people they love, but they also do not ignore the people who protected them every single day. That emotional conflict is exactly what the writers seem determined to explore this season, and it could completely change the way fans see Rex forever. What makes this even more painful is that Charlie expected something different. He imagined walking back into a world exactly the way he left it. He imagined Rex running toward him with the same excitement from years ago. Instead, he is forced to face a harsh truth. Time did not wait for him. Relationships did not freeze in place while he was away. Even the bond he once believed was unbreakable now feels uncertain. For a man who spent every day fighting to return home, this discovery might be more painful than any criminal case he has ever solved. Mark is not trying to steal Rex away from his brother. He never wanted this competition to happen. But loyalty is not something people can simply switch off, and Rex's confusion proves exactly that. Mark now faces an impossible situation. Does he step back and allow Charlie to rebuild his connection with Rex, even if it means watching a bond he worked hard to build slowly fade away? Or does he continue working closely with Rex, knowing it could create even more tension between him and his brother? Neither choice feels fair, and neither choice comes without emotional cost. The department itself is also caught in the middle of this unexpected shift. Officers who grew used to seeing Mark and Rex work together as an unstoppable team must now adjust to watching Charlie step back into that same role. Some may welcome him instantly. Others may hesitate, wondering if bringing back the past could disrupt the balance they worked so hard to build. That tension adds another emotional layer to an already complicated situation, making Season 9 feel more unpredictable than any previous chapter of the series. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of this story is Rex himself. He is not choosing sides out of betrayal. He is simply reacting the way any loyal companion would after experiencing real loss and real adaptation. Rex loved Charlie with everything he had, but when Charlie disappeared, Rex did not stop living. He adapted. He survived. He found comfort and purpose beside someone new. Now he is caught between two people he cares about deeply, unsure of how to make sense of emotions that feel impossible to separate. As the first look continues to spread across the fan community, one thing becomes painfully clear. This season is not simply about celebrating Charlie's return. It is about facing the consequences of everything that happened while he was gone. Rex's hesitation is not a small detail. It might be the emotional center of the entire season, forcing both brothers to confront a truth neither of them is ready to accept. Something has changed, and there may be no simple way to go back to how things used to be. As Season 9 moves forward, the tension between loyalty and love becomes impossible to ignore. Charlie tries everything he can think of to remind Rex of their old bond. He sits beside him the way he used to. He speaks to him in the same gentle tone that once calmed Rex during dangerous moments. He even brings back small habits from before, hoping something familiar will spark the connection they once shared. But Rex responds slowly, almost cautiously, as if his heart is still deciding who he truly belongs with. Watching a man try so hard to reconnect with an animal who once loved him unconditionally becomes one of the most emotional storylines the show has ever attempted. Meanwhile, Mark struggles with guilt he never expected to feel. He never intended to take Charlie's place in Rex's heart. He simply did what needed to be done when his brother was gone. But now, watching Charlie's pain each time Rex hesitates, Mark begins questioning whether his closeness with Rex is helping the team or quietly making things worse. He starts pulling back during certain moments, hoping distance might allow Charlie and Rex to rebuild what they once had. But Rex notices the change immediately, and instead of feeling relief, he seems even more confused. Dogs sense emotional shifts far more clearly than people realize, and Rex can tell that something between the people he trusts is not right. This is where the story becomes even more complicated. A new case forces all three of them, Charlie, Mark, and Rex, to work together despite the unresolved tension between them. The investigation involves a group of dangerous criminals hiding within the city, using old connections and old secrets to stay one step ahead of the department. Charlie recognizes some of the names involved, people connected to cases from years before his disappearance. That discovery pulls him even deeper into a mystery that seems to link his past directly to the present. As the team follows the clues, it becomes clear that the criminals know more about the department than they should, raising the terrifying possibility that someone close to the investigation may not be as trustworthy as they appear. During one dangerous moment in the investigation, Rex is forced to make a split-second decision that could save one life while risking another. Both Charlie and Mark are in danger at the same time, and Rex has only seconds to choose where to direct his instincts. This single moment becomes the emotional turning point of the entire season. Rex does not choose based on old memories or new bonds. He reacts purely on instinct, revealing something neither brother expected. What Rex does next changes the way both Charlie and Mark understand loyalty, proving that love and trust are not something that can be measured or divided so simply. After that intense moment, something begins to shift. Charlie starts to understand that Rex's hesitation was never about replacing him. It was about surviving loss, the only way he knew how. Mark, too, begins to realize that stepping back was never the answer. Real loyalty is not about choosing one person over another. It is about learning how to include everyone who matters without erasing what came before. Slowly, painfully, the three of them begin finding a new kind of balance, one built on understanding instead of competition. As the investigation continues, more secrets come to light, revealing connections between the criminals and someone within the department who has been quietly feeding information for months. This shocking twist forces Charlie, Mark, and Rex to rely on each other completely, leaving no room for hesitation or old wounds. Facing a threat this dangerous, they realize that survival depends on trust, not history. For the first time since Charlie's return, the three of them move as a single team, each one relying on the strengths the others bring to the table. By the end of this chapter, the emotional wounds have not disappeared completely, but something important has changed. Charlie no longer expects Rex to forget everything that happened while he was away. Mark no longer feels guilty for the bond he built during Charlie's absence. And Rex, for the first time since Charlie's return, seems to finally understand that loving someone new does not mean losing someone old. The path forward will not be simple, but it feels real. And that honesty is exactly what makes this season so powerful. Season 9 is proving that Hudson and Rex is not afraid to explore emotional complexity instead of easy answers. Rex's confusion, Charlie's heartbreak, and Mark's quiet sacrifice all come together to create a story that feels deeply human, even though it is being told through the eyes of a loyal police dog. What happens next remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. This season is not just bringing back a beloved character, it is forcing everyone, including the audience, to rethink what loyalty truly means. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Rex will fully return to Charlie's side, or do you believe his bond with Mark has changed him forever? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Hudson and Rex updates.